Fundamental principles of PICE will be discussed in civil laws, contracts, and ethics. Information is hailed from the Manual of Professional Practice of Civil Engineers. Welcome to the program. The primary topics discussed in the manual are the organization's principles and its canons. We may have used these two terms interchangeably. However, they do have a slight difference. Principles are specifically defined as fundamental assumptions, and from the term, these are goals for the future activities. Canons, on the other hand, are already those principles which are generally accepted, and since principles are already accepted and approved, they are now considered as rules. For this module, we focus on the fundamental principles of PICE. The first fundamental principle written is using the civil engineer's knowledge and skills for the enhancement of human welfare and the environment. Construction of structures like advanced high-rise buildings and horizontal conveniences such as interchanges and bridges may be what most focus as the job of the civil engineer. It is noted that all these are the development of human welfare. However, civil engineers have to preserve and also enhance the environment. Thus, the balance of human welfare and environment should also be observed, not just for the individual's development, but also for the protection and enhancement of the ecosystem. The second fundamental principle focuses on the relationship of a civil engineer to society. It states, being honest and impartial, and serving with fidelity the public, their employers, employees, and clients. He should be truthful in services and relationships with basically all the people in his dealings, who are the public who get affected with the structures he builds, the employers he works for, his employees and colleagues working with him, and his clients who he works for. A civil engineer should be impartial or undivided when working. When he designs, the project should be in its optimal condition as to the ability of the engineer. No hidden agenda or undisclosed interests. Again, civil engineers should be truthful and thorough in their service. The third fundamental principle is to uphold and even to improve the competence and the prestige of the profession. As an organization, it is one of PICE's objectives not just to strengthen the career but to make civil engineering as a profession of good reputation. With the advancement of everything in current times, civil engineering competence should also be running with the tide. Although civil engineering is the oldest profession, it still can work at par with the advancement of the world. The last fundamental principle, the manual states, supporting the professional and technical societies of their disciplines. As a professional organization, PICE should respect and support other societies arising from the profession. As assumed, all professional and technical societies are founded with similar mission and vision of nation building, and it is just right and proper that the organization should welcome the birth of help from different societies.